Here we are again. I don't have to go into work for a little bit, so let's try to play some backgammon. And here is someone a little higher rated than us. Let's see if we can get a quick, no pause match going. Otherwise, we might have to pause until we get action, but it's always a good sign. I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to do this, but I wonder what the record is. My record when I get action without pausing versus when I have to pause. So, hi, good match. People on here must think I can't type at all just because I always have typos in there, but it's because my speaker is blocking half my keyboard. Uh, but anyway, not here to make excuses for myself. This is the wrong play with 5-4. I don't know what that's about. You just pass when you get hit, basically. And is this 3 down or 3-2 this way? Or, 2 down or 3-2 this way? Uh, why not work on both sides of the board, I guess? If you're, it's just never run except for 6-5 with your opening roll. I don't think there's any scenario. Maybe there is for like match score dependent stuff, but there's no other opening roll where I'm running. 5-4 is a good look. We will hit again. 3-6, man, that's a disaster roll. What are they going to do? Step out into a triple shot? Or, yeah, that makes sense. Um, and I have no home board. I have a lot of work to do. Definitely not looking at a double yet. 5-1, we're going to leave all the shots in the world because let's make sure. But I'm very tempted to make the 5-point. I think that is almost definitely the right idea, other than maybe 5 down and bump this guy. No. It's always make the 5-point. Unless you have an extraordinarily good reason not to. And maybe getting looked at this hard is a big enough reason. Like, I'm guessing that's probably within like 100 error of making the 5-point, but I still think it's almost always make the 5-point. So 5-4, we could just play this down to here, 15-6. Oh, of course I didn't put my phone on silent. We're up 15 pips. Otherwise, if we were down, I would definitely hit. Let me put my phone on silent now. There it goes. This guy's probably annoyed with me. Although what I think I'm going to do is this. Now that I take a closer look, this seems better. Get another builder there. Couple of indirect shots, but what are you going to do? 6-5. Wow. Not their best number. Doesn't cover this. That's probably right. Just play it down to there. I think that's probably right. Some people would probably be tempted to play, in that case, 24-13, but I think that's probably the right idea. A 6-4 of our own, and this just makes the bar. This is, even though we still hang back here, this is a money roll. Deuce at least covers, but where's the 6? 6-5, yeah, or 11-5. 6 plays into the 5. I agree with that. And now I think I'm looking at a cube. Now I think this just really deadly position, even though they could close this out, that's going to happen a lot. And now we've lost our market. 11 market, any hit loses the market, I would imagine. So I think that has to be a cube. Even though we could easily find ourselves still stuck behind a 5 prime, our position's still amazing. So 2-2 is a good look. That's going to happen. And then that's going to happen? I guess so. I guess that's going to happen. We can afford to break this point potentially to point on down there. So another builder in there is not a bad idea. 5-2 is another really bad roll for them. Oh, maybe not. I guess it gives them some play until I smack. Where's the ace? I'm tempted to play ace up from there, but I don't think that's right. I think we just keep it simple and play that. This has gammon written all over it, barring some, yeah, I was gonna say barring a double anchor and something weird like that, but still quite playable. This is an issue. Ace, and I guess the 3. I think we have to keep them primed in. I think we have to keep this point. It's too critical to keep this point. 5-4 doesn't do anything for them. Wow. So our position is still really solid. That's just 2 down. There's nothing they can do about it. A 4 is good. And This is probably the 3. Get another builder. Looking at that. Big fan coming. Not quite. Ace deuce hits. We smack right back. No, we don't. Ace, or in on the, let's see. In on the 2 is fine. No. In on the ace is probably much better. Because we're not getting looked at by that guy. For random loose hits. Is that better? Either way, we only have one number to get out. Let's go ace, deuce. Ace, let's see. Let's actually go deuce, ace. We want builders on this point for down the line. So 5-5 is a just total crumble nation. This is just disaster. It's basically forced. I guess you can make the 1 point instead, but I think you just leave them on the 5 and the 6 and just hate life. Even if you get a shot now, you're totally screwed. So do I even want to send another guy back? And risk the triple anchor? Is that just overkill? I mean, 5 guys back is already enough for the BG. 5 is plenty. At a certain point, you're just giving them more shots down the line. And we can just play this really safely, because we're not worried at all about getting hit. Who cares if he rolls an ace? And now we probably even want to just slot this point, given that kind of disaster. Yeah, I think we just slot this. That seems fine. Maybe not. Maybe that was a huge blunder, but we'll see. Yeah, now they're trying to get sent back. That's smart, I would imagine. And I don't think we can hit loose. And now comes the decimation. No deuce. Ah. No deuce, and that's just... We're looking at a possible BG. We're still looking at a possible BG, but you never even like... It's like a perfect game in baseball. You never even want to think about it until you're like 1 roll away. You don't want to jinx it. Do we just clear? No, I think we just do that. That seems fine. This is flexible. We have some goofy 6s, but that's not one of them. We just clear, probably. 3 deuce is a good look. And that I'm confident about is going to be the 3. Versus 2 to clear gives us 20 numbers. And they don't have anything in the way of a home board. But they would be on a 15 on 2. Versus this, what are our bad rolls? We don't really even have any, but we also don't clear the point too often. I think if we play this deuce down, often we just find ourselves stacking them all coming in this way. So I think this is, we have 20 numbers that clear next turn. That's one of them. Uh-oh. That's not a good roll, though. Maybe it is like a... It's certainly better than a loose 6. 1 is down. 5 is off. That's a good roll. So we definitely have some concerns, but 6, and I guess the 2 is... Oh, no, it's not. 6 and 2. It's just so ugly that I didn't even see it at first, but I think we have to just play safe at all costs. 6-1 is okay. That would have been a tremendous blunder, I'm sure, to miss that super disgusting deuce, but I guess we are forced to pull 2, and we get missed. Four. End of turn. It's rare. It's got to be incredibly rare that you roll doubles and can only play exactly one of them. That you only have one available to play legally. But that's a good doubles to roll. Now we're all just stacked up here. And as long as we don't roll any aces, we are in good shape. But that's a big if. Unless we roll 2 aces, then that would be good. Not at this moment, but... Let's make sure there's no cute way of playing that to avoid a shot. This guy cannot hit me to save his life. This feels like when I was playing in Boston. Uh, I won one of the tournaments I played just because everyone I played against must have gone, oh man, must have gone like, don't hit it. Yeah, he can't hit it to save his life. Is that a gammon saver? Not even. So, no ace. Ow! I guess we deserve that. But in Boston, man, they just couldn't hit me. They went like 0 for 50 in shots. It was unreal. I felt horrible about it. Like if we weren't using a baffle box, one guy literally said, if we weren't using a baffle box, you'd have a broken arm right now. Just the sheer number of times that I got missed. Okay. Would have liked to get a hit or an anchor there, but 6-1 is definitely not bad. 5-3 gets pointed on. Return. 8 from space. Not quite. Deuce and 3 is okay, though. Have to come in on the 2, and then the very obvious 3 to hit. Oh, we got plenty of... Yeah, there it is. 2. And I think this is actually... I mean, we can't play either of these. We're definitely not breaking the midpoint, so no-brainer, slot the 5. I would imagine. Ace 6. 6 is down. Ace for sure. And I guess we keep slotting. Same. I mean, we're not going to break the midpoint. It's just too valuable at this point, I think. This is the ace. Maybe it's different now. What is that? Is that something? Versus, I guess we are going to still have trouble. We're duplicating the numbers we need to get those guys loose. So let's actually go for this. I guess we are going to break the midpoint. Just because to cover, we're going to be duplicating the 3s that we need to escape. Huh. And now we're getting a direct look. If it was 4-0, I don't think I would even consider it. If I was losing, I don't think I would even hesitate. If I was losing 4-0, I don't think I would even hesitate to cube. If I was winning 4-0, I don't think I would even consider cubing. As it is, I still think we have work to do. I definitely don't think it would be a drop, and I don't love giving them cube possession on this board. So for now, we will just hit, and now we might reevaluate. Now this might be a cube from space if he hits. Okay. Cube from the bar. I think we do go for it now, though. Like, we're just going to come make these points pretty often. That's a bad roll. So that's the 6, and I guess that's the 1. So that was immediate regret, but he does not do anything with... Oh, I guess a double hit is something. 4-4 is a good roll. Covers, and it must slot. I'm not coming out. When he has this guy in his home board, it's definitely going to be a slot, I would imagine. Now just a big deuce, and we are feeling pretty good about that cube. Okay, he's already feeling nervous. 6-3 hits loose, I guess. We can't. Yeah, that's good. That's just got to be it. There we go. 4 is going to cover. 6 is going to come out. We already have 4 back. I don't think we need to just make this. I think this has got to be one of them. We really want to make the 2-point more than anything. That would be my guess. I think that's the goal. Yeah, we want to be able to hit this guy from anywhere. 3-1 is a good start. Now we do make the 6 prime just for safety. 4. 1 can just be that, probably. Get some flexibility in the back going. That seems fine. And now we are definitely looking at a gammon if we can keep this clean. And I think we just do that. This is no problem. Stack them on the 6 and 5. Life is good. Let's not roll the 6-5. Okay, 6-2 is okay. And I think we can just do that. I think that's better than playing 6-4 for sure. We really like having guys on the 6 and the 5. 5 deuce is a good clearer. And now we are hoping to get the G here. He gave me the, oops. He's giving me the question mark like that was a tremendously bad cube. So maybe it was. I didn't see it until now. He only... I'm trying to see if... He says he only speaks Italian. Sorry, this is horrible for the video. 3-2. I don't think I'm gonna be. How many bad rolls do I have if I pull? 3s are ugly, or 4s are ugly. Versus, this is still somewhat ugly. I think I can pull here. Maybe that's horrible. I'll find out. I'm sorry. I don't speak Italian, man. I'm sorry. Well, there's the 4 that I didn't want. Maybe that was a bad move. All right, well, here we go. He's probably saving the gammon now, at least. I fan. Let's not have him make a point. Fan again. I mean, this guy, that can't be right. Maybe it's right. Wow. Fan again. We just come in. We're fine. Watch him slot it with no builder. Let's just come in at some point. Double 4s just wins. All right, 4-5 is good. No deuce. There we go. All right, we're feeling good. Although we could definitely lose, but that's a good start. 6-3 looks good. Ace in and deuce off. And there we go. That's just it. And we were looking at 4-0. So a couple that could have been gammons that did not become gammons. But that's okay. That definitely happens. They also could have been losses. So I guess I probably have to split when he makes that point so quickly. The bar point, as it's better known. I don't know about that. Why ever slot there when I have 2 different looks at it when you just split? I don't know about this player. But maybe I'm wrong. I could definitely be wrong. I'm certainly not ruling that out. 5-4 kill. What is 5-4? What is this? What is going on? I guess it's 4-0. Well, we don't hit. Deuce 6. I don't want to. I think I just want to make this prime. Is there some obvious thing I'm missing? I don't want to just make my bar point, I don't think. Or my 5 point, I mean. I don't think I want to run and let him hit me with deuces or 3s. I think I just do. This is fine. 1s are duplicated to cover. Snap take. We're up in the race. Deuce is duplicated to cover and safety. I think you just break it. You just play deuce to safety and that. Or not. Maybe not when I have this blot in my home board. So we will play this. Man, this is brutal. Not a good roll. I think we might have to do that just to get tempo. Let's see what else there is. I'm not going to kill there. Am I? No, that's ugly. And step up. That's good. He missed. Now we're looking at him with an ace. This 4 is going to cover, and this 5 is going to get to safety, I imagine. And now let's not get pointed on. Good. Although he does make that very valuable point. Four deuce is a good roll. Make a new point with pre-existing builders is always fun. He makes the 6 prime. Although we have a shot to make a 6 prime. That's not it. And now actually we could get them to break their 6 prime if they get a goofy roll from the bar, like a 3-5 or something, or 3-6. Oh, that's not goofy at all. I forgot that he could come in on the 5 and then hit me. Okay, so this didn't go great. 1 was important. Just give him some goofiness. No such nonsense. So now we are the ones trying to save the gammon. Let's just give him nothing but like double 3s and double 4s for the next few rolls. There's an ace. I guess we just keep it safe. I don't know about that. Maybe it was like play up or something. Just hope not to get hit, but I think gammons go way up in that scenario. So we are closed out. No, we're not. We're just still behind a 6 prime. He has to come out with that 6 for sure, yeah. And I guess we're not going to create 3 new blots, so just do that. Hate life. Not a good roll. I guess we just hit. We have to leave a shot anyway. Now, hey, maybe we can make an anchor. Nope. A. Now we've got 2 on the bar. He's got to push. It's got to be the shift. I think it's got to be the shift, man. You don't want to let me make an anchor. Even though we get hit, I mean, this is probably getting gammon less than we were before. Maybe not. Maybe before we had very low gammon. No, it's certainly not getting less gammon less, by the way. That was a dumb statement, but I think we probably win more games this way, is what I mean. We have more chances of actually coming back when we have the anchor versus when we just get closed out. Basically forced. We're not going to play 6-2. Hey, kids. Who's got the distance shot? Uh-oh. Let's see. We're obviously way down in the race. But how's our timing? I mean, we just crumble if we stay back. Let's see. These 2 are for sure. And then he just doesn't have bad rolls. I think we just have to play to avoid losing 4 points. And maybe he'll roll ace-ace or ace-deuce or something there. I think we just have to avoid getting gammoned when it's a match to 7. For money, it might be different. That might be an interesting question. We'll find out. It could be a horrible blunder to do that, but I mean, we can just guaranteed lose 2 points or lose 2 points sometimes and lose 4 points a huge percentage of the time and maybe turn it around occasionally. I'll definitely just give me the -2 probably. It seemed like the best bet. And it looks like we will save it. And hey, we have a chance here. This is doable. Oh boy. This is doable. Let's just roll off nothing but big sets. Do it for the video. Do it for YouTube. Do it for YouTube. Do it for YouTube. That was 5-5. Do it for YouTube. Oh! Okay, let's see. I need him to roll an ace, basically. Or just roll another set. Roll an ace. You will not roll... Oh, okay. Even if you rolled an ace, I was still behind. I needed doubles. I miscounted. And I think... Actually... I think we slot our own 5 here. Is the move. Counter slot. The 4 is going to be to there. He's got to make his own 5 before he kills. That's why you counter slot. This is something I am very new to. Wow. Make your own 5, man. 1. I feel like I'm going much harder on this person than I do most people. Although I guess he only speaks Italian, so he won't know. 6-1 just makes the bar for sure. Looking at a 7 to kill still. They don't have their bar yet. I think we can take this. This is fine. I feel like that dog meme in the room that's lit on fire. Like, this is fine. This is no problem. Do we just do that? I think that's the most reasonable thing. I'm not going to play 2 down. I think we just... I think that's fine. Glad we didn't play this one. Wow, 6-6 is a good look, even though we still leave that guy vulnerable. Just going from the 1 to the bar is unbelievably valuable in a game where we hold the cube. 2-2 is a good look. 2-2. To make the 4 or to kill, I think we put 2 on the roof. I don't think that's even a consideration, considering how many return shots we would leave him if it was only 1 on the roof. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Danger! Oh man. Now let's not fan. This is a bad time to fan. Deuce and no return shot. Dang. But yeah, I don't think we want to make him break this anchor if he wants to hit us with a 6. Yeah, you gonna hit us? Yes, but we'll have returns. This is a very important roll, gang. We need 22. Jinho, come to us. Oh, fan is bad. All right, at least he stays back. Summon Jinho. Oh, another fan. Oh, another stays back. This is so exhilarating. We could definitely roll some good numbers here. Any loose deuce or 3 we're definitely hitting. Oh my god, another fan, and he finally does escape. Oh my god, another fan. Wow. 25% shot at a fan on a 3-point board, 4 in a row. 1 in, what is that? 1 in 16? No, 1 in 4 to the 4th power. That's pretty remarkable. I'm sure I'm the first person in the history of backgammon that's happened to. All right. Now I actually want to figure out the math on the fly on that. I mean, it's 1 over 4 to the 4th. So 1664. 1 in 256 is the odds of that. I believe. I'm going to look now on my phone to make sure I'm doing that right. But I think that's got to be right. And if I didn't respond to an exciting roll, that's because I'm looking at my phone. So we just want to fill in our home board and watch him crack, hopefully. 256 was right. All right, that's good. We need him to crack faster. Okay, that's at least a good number for us. Get builders. There's a good crack number. 6. Wow, that's a bad number for him. Where's it going to be? Do you just break that? I think you probably do, yeah. Oh, no. All right, at least we're in. At least we haven't crumbled. We need an escape number, though, a 5. Or a 6 now. Oh, 22 is bad. Not the time, Jinho, you fucking... All right. I'm guessing literally everyone but Ian Terry, who is watching this, has no idea what I'm talking about. Okay. Ah. That's good. Another look. Another look. This one's coming. This is it. This is the one. Ah. We're going to get another chance. I didn't even want that one. 6-4. I think we have to just keep playing around. There we go. Here we go. This is the one. Now we're primed. Now we're ready. Oh, I didn't even realize. Oh my God, what a great number. And no sense of a recube at all. Wow. But we could still get another look. 5-1 is another look. We can't miss all of them, can we? If we just hit one, we're in good shape. We're in at least better shape. What are you doing, man? Play this? Okay, yeah. Same idea. This has to be it. There it is. And here's 6-6 for like the gammon. And I think we can leave them the 6-4 versus 6-6. I think that's fine. We want to just get in and start pulling. This is good. No 6 is good. As long as they keep rolling no 6, we're in. We're loving life. At a certain point, we might be looking at the recube to win the match. If he keeps fanning. Fanning Tatum over here. Do we pull? He's going to come in with 20 numbers. I think you obviously pull. Yeah. And now this is a let's play for it all. Yeah. A wise pass. It might have been let's play for it all even prior to that, but I don't know. I just don't know. I guess we want to. I guess we want to split here and try to get an advanced anchor. All right, that's going to make the 4. That's fine, though. We're going to smack them around somehow. 3 and bump, probably. Uh-oh. Makes the 2, yeah. Not a fan. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's the switch. You must switch. This is Gammon City with the switch. Oh, man. Oh, no. Ace. 3. Back in business. That's why you switch. 2 on the bar is just so exponentially better than 1 on the bar. I don't want to break the midpoint, so I guess that means this is happening. Sorry, gang. And we do play right into his hand. He had the 4 prepared for us. Another fan. That's okay. We're still all right here. There we go. 5 in. 4 makes the advanced. And he's got work to do to clear this guy now. Four, 3. Must be right. We already have 3 back. He's not going to hit us. Oh no, did not see that tactic coming. Oh no. All right, double fives is okay. That might have been a horrendous blunder by me to leave that many blots, but we already had three back. I don't know about this move. I don't know about this. Wow. It works. You got the gammon. Maybe the backgammon. We could still get a shot here, though, if we stay on the bar long enough. Although we're also going to be looking at a backgammon here. Big sets are bad. No ace is bad. Oh no. Okay, fanned it, but he had the 1 in 6 shot at the BG. So now we can take this cube. We're over 50% when we make our bar, and he doesn't even cube it. All right. Glad this guy's higher rated than me. We have to just double kill, and we can take the cube. Kills there. Plays. Probably plays down. We need to get builders down here. Kills and covers. Do we just double kill again? Or do we make this point? There's no gammon value. I think we just make this point. 2-2 anchors. Makes that and bumps probably. 4. I don't think it's 2 on the roof. I think we just want to get safe. Watch him hit. I think we just try to escape. He's got a blot in his home board. 6-6 is a miss. Way up in the race. We'd love for him. I mean, it's possible he just makes this a race. Don't want to waste anything until we have to because we're just so far up. We just need to make it a race. Six, 2. We don't want to waste anything. We definitely. All right. 5-5 gets him closer in the race. 6-1 clears. We're still ahead in the race. We just got to hold on here. 3-2, so we can hopefully clear this soon with just doubles. That'll work. And that just wins. 6-1. So that's good. I really don't know how well we played here. I'm guessing better than this guy. No offense to this guy, but I kind of want to split just because we're so far ahead. Maybe that was too cute, but we'll see. I definitely like our position. We do have misses. And we do have some wastage, but what is this? There he goes. 6-3. We could lose. 5-4 is not great. We definitely don't want to see a big set peeled off here from them. They're 2 rolls away. Okay, that's good. So they could still do it. Double fours, not there. All right. So that's it. So we will pull up XG, see how we played. Okay, so we played fine. We played basically our average, essentially. I think I probably play a little higher than an 8 on average. Maybe a little better than that, but probably not by much. So we actually ended up with 21 blunders and or 21 errors, 9 blunders. So I think given that we're already 41 minutes into this, let's just go through the blunders and the cubes. So let's take a look. And by the way, right away, this 5-4 that I berated, a 23 error right off the bat, like an opening roll. So interesting. I guess he's Italian, European style, I suppose. Let's take a look at that cube, which I thought he was questioning. The question mark, but this was a cube. It was a 27 cube. I guess we'll put it through plus plus just to see a little more closely. Maybe it is slightly a no cube or something, but I definitely felt fine about cubing this position. I thought it would be more of a cube even. I guess we'll find out. Plus plus usually makes me look worse, but in this case, actually, it gets slightly better. So 30. I'm glad that I saw this. I think my rationale that I gave was spot on. So here is our first checker blunder. 5 and safety was bad. It was just slot it. I mean, come on. He's got 4 blots out there. I don't know what I was even thinking. Like this is the kind of stuff that I think I got right. I hope later on in the match. But I definitely need to be considering more. Look at, I mean, this is just juice city for these blots. Very real BG chances here. Let's look at the backgammon chance. Yeah, if you just slot 7.33 backgammon chance versus my play 7.4, but I mean, not a huge difference, but the win and gammon are both just better by slotting, obviously. So, next one, 2-1, once again, slot it. Look at this board, you're fine. Even though he could make his 5, he's got 5 guys stuck behind a nasty prime. He's going to crumble. You have no problem with slotting. So, clear blunder. Definitely something I hope I get right in the future. 6-5 I ran. 6-5 it was. Just hit and play with all those blots out there because look at this. He has 3 blots in his home board. Colin, what are you doing? Just crash on him. Build you the 3 and then build the 2. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many blots you leave out there. Look at his home board. Oh my God. And then more of this and just preposterousness. I came down and made the 6 prime and it allowed him to roll a 2 and make the double anchor when of course just double kill. Like you have nothing to worry about. It's a huge blunder not to do it. You must make these points. Your gammon and backgammon just go up so much higher when he doesn't have the double anchor. So complete no-brainers that I, of course, make total sense now. I just never play against people who play this kind of style. Like I've seen when I watch high-level matches, people do this kind of stuff all the time, just totally sell out for a crazy back game. But I also see in those high-level matches that their opponent correctly does everything possible to prevent them from making more than 1 anchor. So lesson definitely learned. We didn't get a gammon there, probably as a result of not getting that right. We got hit, and then he saved it when he should have only been on the ace point. So I doubled, and it was definitely a double, but it was also a huge pass, so that's good. And then we promptly went on to blunder. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And I can't believe I didn't see this now. I thought this was my only 6. I thought this was blocked for some reason, and of course you just run out. Look at all these just run out, all the best plays. I made an egregious error. That is potentially what he was. No, I think the question marks were. I think we addressed that within the first game. But this deserved the question marks of what the hell are you looking at? Just of course. Why play that when you can just come out? Um, just horrible. I'm sorry to everyone that was watching that in the moment, wondering what was going on with me. I thought this was on the 8. I thought I was like simultaneously blocked somehow. I don't know. I just didn't even see it. I'm a complete moron. I'm sure that crushed my rating. But that's why you have to pay more attention if you want good ratings. And this was a huge blunder too. Oh, because I didn't even consider this play of I didn't want to break the midpoint, but I guess that's totally fine if in so doing you are just going from the 13 to the 11. Yeah, I guess you are on the other side of his midpoint, but either way, you're going to have to get out here and then get safety. You're not getting directly to the midpoint no matter what in one shot, more than likely. You're going to have to bump up and then swing around. So just another play that I didn't even consider. And running was actually not terrible either. And I did consider that and chose a much, much, much worse play. So I guess it's like you were super vulnerable no matter what. And the play with the highest upside, other than this play, which is pretty clear, where the upside is you essentially just move the midpoint around a little bit and clear this other checker and get a builder and don't risk this open shot. Running, just the upside when you're missed is just overwhelming. It's just so valuable when you're missed. So, okay, behind a 6 prime is definitely an area that I feel I need a ton of work at. And it was just make the 5. And I guess if the reason being, if we look at this final position, when we get missed, when he doesn't roll a 5, we can make our own 6 prime. And my concern was like when we get hit loose, as we saw, I ended up with, no, that was a different game where I ended up with a bunch of blots on the board. But I didn't want to end up with a bunch of blots on the board and get gammoned when I was holding the cube. So that's good to know. Moving on, my 3-2 response was just bad. This is just a huge blunder. I just got way too cute with it. I was thinking counter slot, but that is terrible, I guess, when it's 3 away, 5 away. And maybe just be terrible in general. It's just straightforward. This was a pretty loose double on his part. Maybe not too loose, 26, not bad. And a very clear take. I don't think I even considered dropping there. And then I missed a couple cubes here. Yeah, I speculated about maybe I had missed some cubes here. And this is actually a huge redouble. Huge redouble. And it's a pass. And then this is not as bad redouble. I'm surprised because it seems like my position got better than this, yet this was a bigger cube than this. That seems somewhat, I mean, not even comparably bigger cube than this. 86 versus 89. Yeah, I went from 86% to 89%, yet it was far less of an error not to cube here. Oh, maybe, no, my gammons are 0%. He's already pulled pieces off. I don't understand that at all. But I will ask about that potentially if I can find someone good to ask. So that's interesting. And then, of course, we did finally find the obvious redouble. And then we will move on to a clean game 5. Game 6, we are looking at a 3-1. Oh, and now that's why I have it on final. We're looking at a 3-1 here. 3 down just to, I say relative safety, but I guess just indirect shots is the right idea. Versus, and then also probably just keeping an eye on that guy, like forcing him to be honest with that guy is probably the right idea too. So that makes a lot of sense. And that is it. All right. So a good win. We definitely, I hope I learned a lot about that 6 prime game where I definitely know that making the six prime is not always necessarily the best move, but really preventing them when they're trying to sell out to play a back game, uh, do everything you can to prevent them from making multiple anchors is definitely a huge takeaway from this game. So that is hopefully something I can incorporate a lot more if I encounter opponents from Italy, I suppose, in the future. So yeah, good times. Thanks for watching.